Hey guys, Happy New Year. I thought I'd give you a little past, present, and future. Just a little past. My 1969 AMC AMX. We are celebrating a birthday. The big 5-0 for my car. I took it out, gave my sister a ride, and it was fun. So, moving on, what else do we have to show you? Well, here's the dashboard. Optimistic 140 miles an hour. There it is. So, what have I been up to now that we've celebrated the birthday of my car? Well, I've been exploring. So, this is the public alley in the back of my property here in Seattle. Through there is the fallen tree, two giant limbs. There's a wall someone dumped in there. So these reeds contain water. And that plane is very loud. That plane flies over every day at this time. I think it's flight lessons out of Boeing Field. So I cleared the whole line here. The blackberries used to be about 10 feet high all along here. And what I did knock down, the wind knocked down. Now when this is overgrown in the fall, you can't see anything. There's so much foliage. So, yeah. So there it is. Where I get my moss and lichen, sticks, and etc. I am out. So I'm not out. Fake out, didn't I? So that was a little video I took earlier. What do we got for you? Well, one of the things I'm going to do in the near future is give you a look at my favorite diorama that I made. This is Jason Bard in his office. There's Commissioner Gordon coming to knock on the door. And since I had the flood 2 years ago in February, this got moved up to my bedroom, and everything on the desk fell off, all this stuff fell. So I thought it'd be a good time to review it. Always a rat. And so that's one of the future things. A couple other things. I'm going to do a sign tutorial. I'm going to do a whip tutorial. Kind of motivated by taking my D-tops. They used to be here in the basement. After the flood, I took all the statues upstairs, and I'm working on putting my art up there and so on and so forth. So I'll do that. By the way, thanks to Al Figures, gave me a nice shout out on his last video, because I gave him a hint about, or in the comments I mentioned how you could use this metal tape to back paper signs, and then you can dent them up and bend them, and he appreciated that and gave me some props. Not pun intended. Okay, so that's all I'm going to show you here. Let's go into the other room. Yeah, my D-tops, what used to be there, by bringing them 2 flights of stairs, it was not easy. I want to try to move slower because this camera doesn't focus too well when it's moved around. So here we had the project room, and got some Gorilla Glue. Got to fix a Spider-Man action figure for Frankie, my grandson. Got a bunch of new paint. Other projects waiting to be done. That's some of the props for the Blade Runner. I always want to say Blade Runner because it's called Total Recall 2070, but actually the motif is Blade Runner. So this is what I got at the thrift store, Goodwill. Some cool tape, including this clear green, and I got a couple of these Batman periscope things. McDonald's toys. I got me a Sasquatch, a Bigfoot. He's going to be featured in some outdoor dios. This was some kind of Batman utility belt with almost everything missing, but it had this. I thought this would be cool for something. This is one of the spy gear. I think this is a lie detector thing. This looks like you put your fingers on it. It's based on conductivity, electrical conductivity in your skin. Anyway, I thought it would be great as a SciFi panel. And even these cool SciFi panel. Here's a little tip for you. In the paint section at Lowe's for only 98 cents, you can get three stir sticks. Three paint stirs. I forgot what they call these things. But 98 cents. And consider the price of wood. You cut it here, you got these three nice thick pieces. So I'm working on my bedroom upstairs, and the theme is really DC Comics, but especially Jim Balent era Catwoman. So one of the things I did is I painted up this trash can. By the way, when you're at Lowe's and a hardware store, you can look at samples, take some sample cards to match up and take with you when you're looking for paint. Speaking of paint, something weird happening here. Let me turn off the fans. I just painted up these two push lights black, so when I put them in the D-tops, they are more unobtrusive. Anyway, so I went to two different places. A local hardware store called McClendon's, which I just love because the people actually know something and will take you to what you're looking for. And I bought one can of paint there. Then I went to Lowe's and I bought another can. Now notice it's both Krylon. The name is just a little different. Color Max, Cover Max, Color Master. This is a paint and primer. So don't ask me. The name Gloss Rich Plum or just Rich Plum Gloss. You know, I don't get it. Is one older or newer? The caps are different. And the spray tops are different. And the reason I'm bringing this up is try to avoid this kind of spray top. Not only Krylon, but even Rust-Oleum. I have had trouble. Yeah, here's Rust-Oleum. Same type of deal. I don't know if they clog easier, but I use the protocol. I turn it upside down until it sprays clear. So I don't know what it is, but it was a pain. I mean, it got on the floor. It was dripping all over the place. Yeah, it was a mess. And I wasn't wearing latex gloves, which is something you probably should do to avoid a messy cleanup. Saves your skin too. So anyway, you can see I've had a lot of those nozzles. They don't always go bad, but give me the old-fashioned nozzle. Here's a Krylon one that leaks too. Anyway, that's my gripe. What's the dealio on this? So these are for the detoss, like I said. When I get it all done, probably at the end of my vacation, I'll give you a little tour of all my statues and Catwoman art. And that's about all I have. I don't know if I'll be able to fly the float plane to Victoria this weekend. The winds are picking up again, but we'll see. So that's what I've been up to, and I am out.